The COVID-19 pandemic brought the world to a standstill. It's not only caused a health crisis, but also adversely affected economies across the globe. According to the World Trade Organization, this pandemic is the largest threat to the global economy. The overdependence of Africa on imported pharmaceuticals created the urgency to reinforce regional value chains to scale up the supply of quality medical products.
Africa almost import everything for their pharmaceutical needs, and now that's why we want actually to encourage the industrialization in this very important sector, so that Africa can manufacture its own medicine, and in the same time will also to trade on these very important products between the African countries. That's why you need standardization.
Hence, International Islamic Trade Finance Corporation partnered with Afreximbank, Badia and ASO to launch an Arab-Africa Trade Bridges Program initiative called the Harmonization of Standards for Pharmaceutical Products and Medical Devices. It is aimed at promoting the quality and safety of medicines and medical devices imported or produced in the continent. The initiative is a three-phase program, with the first and second phase already implemented.
We first agreed on that in 2020, obviously, when COVID hit. And since then, I understand there has been an agreement to do 3 phases. The first phase has been done, which is the sort of concept phase on what they will harmonize and stuff like that. That has already happened. We're now in the second phase, which is going to now be providing the exact harmonization, the kind of categories of harmonization, what will be harmonized, the stances and things like that, which is more technical.
It's quite a milestone. We managed in the first phase to harmonize 76 standards on medical devices. We harmonized 38 standards in pharmaceutical products. 6 standards on Africa traditional medicine, and we managed also to develop 5 technical regulation guidelines.
Harmonization of standards is critical, especially in the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, as this will ensure the producers work under a shared set of regulations, enhancing supply across the continental market.
One of the good news about the harmonization is the continent is moving to the full implementation of the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement. So by harmonizing the standard, it's going to be much easier, as I just said, to get pharmaceutical products from EOE or Saudi Arabia or from Morocco, for instance, down to the continent. On the same line, you can have pharmaceutical products from DRC sold to Saudi Arabia and vice versa. So in that respect, as long as the continent, the African Union, and we guys as financiers are willing to push that agenda, I would say in a very forcible number of years, it's going to make it very easy to access pharmaceutical products, even medical devices from the 2 different regions.
A hybrid roundtable was held on the sidelines of the Intra-African Trade Fair that took place in Durban, South Africa from the 15th to the 21st of November 2021. It served as a platform for business matching activities between Arab and Africa regions. This was the 4th B2B forum on pharmaceutical products and related industries under the AATB initiative.
C'est un forum qui nous a vraiment marqué déjà par rapport au titre, qui est d'avoir des rencontres d'échanges entre les grossistes pharmaceutiques et les laboratoires. Donc l'objectif ici pour nous, c'est de remettre sur la table les échanges qui se font d'une manière générale en office. C'est de pouvoir échanger, voir de quelle manière on peut rehausser le laboratoire en Afrique, de pouvoir vraiment travailler avec des laboratoires africains au lieu d'être toujours tourné vers les pays européens ou bien les pays asiatiques. C'est vraiment de faire valoriser aussi notre savoir-faire en Afrique, de savoir qu'on a vraiment des laboratoires intéressants avec lesquels les centrales peuvent travailler. Donc c'est ce qui nous a amené à venir et à représenter la Cameroun.
The first step really is to step up, the manufacturing capacity. Then there was also the issue of quality, right? At least perception, from a perception perspective. Africa was always perceived to be producing sub-quality medicine, and there's a lack of trust between African countries themselves. They would rather import from Europe or the West rather than from Africa, while in reality the quality is actually quite good, or it may be enhanced considerably with maybe just a little bit of support. And that's where maybe ARSO comes along when they standardize those quality assurances.
The initiative therefore aims to have substantial investments which have a long-term impact.
We are more a little bit really going to respond to long-term and actually preparing our countries, our continent to respond to other challenges that may come. There might be another pandemic, but we need also to start focusing on industrialization.
Even though the COVID-19 pandemic separated the continent through social distancing and lockdowns, it has brought them together to enable cross-border trade and investment for pharmaceutical products and medical devices.